This is a lecture on survival. Off-road vehicles were designed to get you most anywhere, but not at high speed. You're not equipped for crash landings. Keep your speed reasonable, your ORV on the ground. There's a great variety of things to watch for in the sand. Rocks, branches, holes, pipes, little kids. If you drive everywhere at full speed, you will be upside down. We'd like you to have a great time, not get hurt. Pay attention to this video and you'll have a safe ride. Okay, there's a half a dozen rules that are really important. The most important one is to never put your feet down. Keep your feet on the pegs all of the time. If you put your feet down, the back wheel will strike your leg.
Most important thing to remember is to keep your feet on the pegs. Never ever put your feet on the ground while you're moving, okay? If you do, the back wheel will hit your foot and drive up your leg, so don't do that. It's really important that you never use your feet as brakes.
When you need to stop, use your brakes. That's the handle on the left side, okay? Always use your brakes, never your feet. Keep them right where they are.
Ever use your feet as brakes. Here's your brake over here. Squeeze that for me. That makes you stop. Over on the right hand side is your gasoline. It's thumb control. The harder you push that, the faster you're going to go. So this side is go and this side is stop.
When you turn, put your knee out, slide your hips, your shoulders, and your eyeballs into the turn. The farther you hang out, the better it'll turn. If you're going slow, it's not so important, but if you're going fast, you have to do it.
When you turn, this turns just like your bicycle. Turn that way for me. Okay, when you turn that way, that leg goes out, and you lean that way, and you look that way, because that's the way you're going to be going. Okay? And when we turn this way, there, good. Lean this way, lean over this way, yeah, and look this way. So whichever direction you're turning, that's the way you got to lean, all right?
When you go uphill, sit forward, give it lots of gas. When you go downhill, sit back on it and use your brakes. Use your rear brakes. Going downhill, slow yourself down a little bit.
Okay. Going uphill, sit forward on it like you see in the movies, and then on the, okay, going downhill, sit back on it.
This machine is a 4-speed, it's semi-automatic, it has no clutch. This other handle up here is a front brake. Front brakes are only for going backwards. Otherwise, don't use it. If you go uphill, get stuck, and then you start rolling backwards, you could use your front brakes. However, turn your handlebars, bring the bike around, go back down the hill and start over again. Don't allow it to roll backwards any distance. Your bike doesn't have a front brake, turn the bars if you start rolling backwards. The way to not get stuck, when you're driving up the hills, get a running start, give it lots of gas, and if it starts to quit moving up high or slow down considerably, turn it. Hang a right turn. If you traverse the slopes on long, gentle reaches at a gradual incline, you can get all the way up to the rocks without any difficulty. Okay, whereas if you try and do it in a straight line, sooner or later it gets so steep and so soft that your back wheels will start spinning. So turn it before that happens. And of course, pay attention going downhill. Your machine, make sure the switch is in the middle on run. The gear shift is down low on the left-hand side. There's a picture of the shift pattern on the side of the rope start case. All the way down is neutral. It's 4 speeds up. It must be in neutral to start, in first gear to climb hills, and in second or third to come down hills. I doubt that you'll use 4th gear very much. But get used to the gear pattern. All you do is let go of the gas and shift. If you lift the lever up and release it, it'll go into first, second, or third gear. If you push it down and release it, it'll downshift a gear. So give it about 5% gas with your thumb and yank the rope right there. Okay. Now put your toe under it, lift up hard and release it. Give it gas and move right away. Practice with the gears, get used to it. Yours is an automatic. Keep your feet up. All the reasons to go stop and fall off. If you keep your speed down, you won't dump it. Remember where your brakes are. Just put it on start. Give it a little bit of gas and pull the rope right there. Give it a hard yank. Go. Hard yank. Okay. Now move the switch to run. And now you can give it gas and drive away. I'd hang a sharp turn. If your vehicle does not start by the second pull on the rope start, something's up. Check the kill switch. Check for neutral. If you're stuck up on the hill, coast down for assistance. The driving area is the face of the mountain. Stay on this side of the first ridge of vegetation and those orange cones stretching way up the hill on your left. The northern boundary is the freeway. Don't drive down the freeway. Stay to the right, riding on the sand trails only, off the grass, and out of the bushes. Do not jump the machines or take them over bumps at high speeds. If you drive crazy or in inconsiderate or reckless manner, we have to chase and stop you. The general driving pattern is clockwise, up on the gradual slopes, down on the steeper ones. Give everyone lots of room to maneuver, be alert, watch out, and slow down for the unpredictable movements of less experienced riders. They could suddenly turn or reduce speed for no apparent reason. Be prepared for anyone to stop suddenly. You must drive slow in this front area, this side of those first cones. Drive slow around people. Also, we teach kids in this area. A few last safety rules. Do not engage in fender tag, bumper cars, don't play chicken or dive bomber, don't try to blow sand on anyone, do not follow too closely. Be a good guy and we'll give you some extra time. Do not start the engines until all the instructions are completed. Practice shifting in the flatlands before going up the hill. If it won't go or won't start, you're probably in the wrong gear. Shift back to neutral, if necessary, to relocate first gear. Practice shifting, turning, and stopping in the flatter areas before driving up the hills. Take it easy, have a good time. Do not open the gas cap, drive carefully around and in the donut holes. The island area to the right is where the bathroom is located, and the staging area. All of these are 5-mile-per-hour zones. Remember, keep your feet up, slide your weight into the turns, and your posterior uphill. Please keep it on the ground and out of the bushes. If you have any questions, direct them to an instructor who will help you get started and more clearly explain rules and driving methods. Drive slow to the first cones. There are free soft drinks in the helmet shed. Drive safe. We wait longer to call you in.
Your hair clean. When you're done with them, you throw them away, okay? That's just to protect your head from my helmet. This looks like a kid goggle, and this looks like a kid goggles. Of course, you can't see out of these. Let's get a pair you can't see out of, okay? Through the fingerprints, okay? Those go under your helmet also. See, that might be a little too big for you. Okay, and then come on in, you guys. Come on in. Okay, we need to find helmets that fit, so just start trying some on until you find one that fits. This looks like a good fit for you guys. Okay, that's the one that's going for you, okay? Okay, so just hang on